What is up guys, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be doing an RRQ Hoshi versus Alter Ego analysis, and this is going to be the grand finals game number 5 of the series. Alright, so this is arguably the best grand finals that I have ever seen. It is very close to Sunsparks versus Onyx. Tell me what you guys think is better, Sunsparks versus Onyx or RRQ versus Alter Ego grand finals, but this was a very intense match either way. So first things first, let's go over the draft. So Yuzhong is banned, Natalia is banned, and Selena is banned. From what it looks like here, RRQ Hoshi is actually focusing on the heroes of Udil, which I said probably the carry of the team, even though he's playing a support role. The way he's using his heroes, giving vision, just really crucial, making plays. Udil is very good. If you saw Alter Ego versus Bigatron, his Selena was freaking insane, hitting almost every stun. His Natalia is pretty nuts, so that's why they banned it. As for Yuzhong ban, they probably banned this because RRQ Hoshi is actually first pick. I'm not saying that Yuzhong is a bad ban, it is still a good ban, but they want to open up some heroes so that RRQ Hoshi could pick it. Okay, Alter Ego here on the other hand, they actually banned Kadita for Lemon, they banned Ling for Albert, they banned Khalid for Vin. Vin is very comfortable with his Khalid lately. Whenever I analyze, he's usually Khalid, and that's why they banned it. The hard part about drafting against RRQ is that their players are also versatile and flexible. All of them can pretty much play whatever the fuck they want. So Albert plays all the core heroes right now in the current patch except for Yi and Shin. He plays Lancelot, we see him play Ling, he plays Roger, he plays Helkert, Xin plays Helkert too, Xin plays Wanwan. You know, both of them are kind of just complementing each other, and you cannot ban out RQ. They play so much heroes. Lemon, like, I'm not even gonna get started with Lemon. How many heroes does he play? He played Faramis. Nobody even fucking plays Faramis, right? He plays Eudora. Nobody else plays Eudora except for Bren and Mpl PH. R7 plays every single offlane in the game. So it's like super hard to ban out this team. The only thing that they could probably ban out here is Vin. There's a lack of tank users right now. Because, like, for example, LJ. Why is LJ not in the starting lineup? Because Kufra is not really chosen as much, alright? Atlas is not really, you know, prioritized right now. Because solid tanks are not in the meta right now, okay? Most of the tanks that are in meta are fighters, which Vin is good at. Hilda, Jawhead, Khalid, you know, all those tanks. And he can still play other tanks, obviously, but just not as good as LJ. LJ is more specialized in the solid frontline tanks. They actually first picked the Uranus here for RQ, which is really good. Alright, Esmeralda was open, they could have chosen that as well, so it's a little safe, but I actually think that Uranus is a better late game hero. The reason why I think RRQ is building a late game team composition here is because they know Alter Ego has a lot of firepower when it comes to their players, alright? I think James was actually teammates with Udil at one point, and Selly Boy at one point, when James was in Envy, Notorious Villains, if you guys weren't watching MPL way back when. But yeah, James used to play with these guys, so he knows their like hero pool, he knows how they play, he's very familiar with the, you know, with two of their players at least. I don't know about Liam Murphy and the other guys. Alright, so let's see here though. Roger was still open, Hilda's still open, you have Barrett's open, that's not banned. Barrett's offlane is actually insane. You have Jawhead open. You could even pick Ruby. I don't know what patch they're playing, but recently I believe Ruby got nerfed. I don't know if they're playing on that patch. Yeah, Ruby could be chosen still, and they did choose the Barretts. For Roger, he's arguably, like I've been saying this for all my analysis, arguably the best core right now in the game. Really tanky and deals a lot of damage and a lot of mobility. He's pretty much just like an overall what you want with a core. So that's why Roger is really prioritized right now. So for RQ, they actually pick Akai and Wanwan. They're not really focusing at the early stages of the game. Like, for example, they could have picked Hilda, right? But Hilda falls off late game. This is just my personal prediction, or the reasoning for James picking Akai here is they know that they're gonna get to late game. These teams, skill-wise and rotation-wise, they are pretty even. It's just gonna be based off draft on whoever wins this game or not. Akai is chosen to make some plays, okay, with the Hurricane Dance. If he doesn't make any plays with Hurricane Dance, they're gonna end up losing. The reason why they pick Wanwan is actually a very good counter to Barrett's when you go to the gold lane. Because when you ulti as Barrett's, you can actually purify before he even puts his tongue out. Barrett's ulti doesn't work if you purify right away with 1 second skill. So that's why 1 is actually a very good pick here against Barrett's. And plus you have a marksman for a late game. Here, Alter Ego could have chosen, like, who could have been good here? I think Kufra could have been good here. Kufra can knock up Akai Hurricane Dance. 1 can get caught by Kufra's second skill if Kufra catches him. Alright, so I think Kufra could have been a best pick here. But instead, they chose Farsa. It is not a bad pick, but knowing that there's really not a lot of tanks that you could play, RQ is most likely gonna ban it in the second phase. The only tanks that Alter Ego is available to is Jawhead, Hilda, and Kufra. But Jawhead and Hilda are just early game to mid game heroes. They fall off. They always lose to scaling. If you notice my RQ versus Alter Ego analysis before, the reason why Alter Ego lost is because they got outscaled and they don't want to do the same mistake. Let's look at the second phase ban here for Alter Ego and RQ. We actually have a Kufra ban, like I said earlier. There it is. We have a Chu ban. You could still use Chu as a tank, and that's the reason why Chu is actually banned. They know that Hilda and Jawhead falls off late game. They don't give a damn about it. They're not really worried about any invades. Since the skill gap between the two teams are really close, James is just kind of throwing it out there. Okay, this is gonna get to late game. Just play it correctly, this is gonna get to late game. And whoever fucks up first, whoever makes a play first, wins the game, right? Whoever fucks up first loses the game. And for the other side, knowing that they don't have a core yet, now we know that Xin, usually Xin, we see Xin use the 1-1, right? On the gold lane. He's usually the offlaner for RQ. Alter Ego's like, okay, they don't have a core yet, let's ban Helkern and Lancelot. That is Albert's specialty. They banned the Ling, they took the Roger, so Albert can't pick that. For Lancelot, I've seen Albert play Lancelot before, so they banned that as well. So these are good bans for Alter Ego actually. I do like this. Same with RQ, obviously. They actually picked up Baxia. Now, Baxia is really good against 1-1 and Uranus. Why? 1-1 ulti cannot really burst you out. You have damage reduction on Baxia ulti. So if 1-1 ulti is Baxia, most likely he's not gonna die, alright? Same thing with Chang'e, right? If Chang'e ultis the Baxia, he can eat it all. He can eat it all with just one ulti. And he even has Revitalize. Now for Uranus, it's pretty self-explanatory. Uranus gets HP regen reduction when Baxia is there, getting hit by, you know, hitting him with second skill. I think it would have been better for RQ maybe to ban Baxia here, but there's so many options that you could have banned that you cannot just throw everything out. You cannot eliminate everything. It's hard to predict what they're really gonna pick. And I really like this Alter. Even I forgot. Shit, even I forgot Baxia is there. Baxia is really good early game. He could keep throwing second skill, and he has a lot of damage reduction. So I like that. So now we see RQ pick Yi Sun-shin here since he's the only core that's open. I'm really not sure why people don't do the Hayabusa core anymore. I know Xin plays a really freaking nasty Hayabusa, so they could have picked that to go at mid lane. But yeah, Yi Sun-shin is another option that gives you global vision when he ults. He has a lot of burst if you use the passive correctly. We see Lemon here who's gonna be playing Lunox. And it looks like Alter Ego is actually gonna be picking the Valier. Okay, now, why am I not a big fan of this Valier? The reason is they don't have another offlaner to stick against a Uranus. Once it gets to late game, this is probably where Alter Ego fucked up the most. On the draft at least, this pick right here. Now, we all know that Valier is good against Uranus in the early to mid game stages due to Necklace of Durance. Same with Farsa. Farsa could even build Necklace of Durance to counter the Uranus. The problem here is late game. Valier doesn't offer you enough pressure, or Farsa. If you do Farsa off lane, how are you gonna go against fucking Uranus? That's split pushing the whole game. How? Just how? He's just gonna keep split pushing and pushing that lane. Farsa's not gonna be able to kill you. He's just gonna HP regen everything. Valier's not gonna be able to kill you. You're gonna HP regen everything and just come back. It is very hard for Alter Ego here. Late game. Right, late game. I'm not a big fan of this. This could have been something else. Esmeralda could have been better here. Esme offlane. Why nobody pick Esme offlane? I think it could have been okay. The reason why they didn't want to pick Esme is they're scared of the Lunox. Lunox is actually really good against Esme, but then again, you have no choice. I think it's better to pick a legit offlaner rather than a support or like a mage offlaner like this. Yes, Esmeralda is a mage offlaner, but we all know she's really tanky. Let's look at the rotation. So from what we see here, we see that the Akai and the 1-1 is here at the gold lane. So this Akai is gonna get roaming item here at the gold lane roaming. It's actually looking like it's a freaking League of Legends laning phase for RRQ. Let's look at it. Lemon is gonna clear mid without roaming item by himself, so he gets all the EXP from the minions. Two people at bot, 1-1's gonna get fed because Akai has roaming item. And Yi Sun-shin actually wants a fast blue. And we have Uranus at top lane. Regular off lane, top lane here for Uranus. Nothing special. We see that it's a 2 bot lane. What you see in League of Legends, an ADC and a tank or a support plus tank. We see at mid lane a mage, which is the Lunox. Mage. We see at jungle a Yi Sun-shin with Retribution. For Uranus, it's an offlaner. Uranus right there. It's very similar to like League of Legends rotation, right? This is one of the rotations or laning phase that I actually shared with you guys on Facebook if you don't remember. So this is what they're doing. And because of this, now that Alter Ego realizes, oh shit, Barrett is doing a 2v1. And this Barrett is most likely gonna get zoned out. if it's a 2v1. As you can see, Albert is already like ahead of the minion wave, right? So he wants to zone out the Barrett so that Barretts cannot get EXP or gold from this minion. Same with the Akai, he could also zone here. But knowing that, Valier is actually going to rotate here at bot, and he's going to be forced to buy roaming item. We all know that the Baxia bought roaming item already, but since Valier is going to be rotating here at bot lane, he needs to buy roaming item so that he doesn't steal EXP and gold from Barretts. Instead of having one roaming item, Alter Ego has two roaming item, which kind of fucks him up, because this Valier is going to take a very long time to build his items. We see Roger finally doing the blue buff. As I told you guys, Pharsa has no kill potential pre-level 4, especially against a Uranus that could just regen everything. R7 is actually playing really aggressive here because of that. There's no way Pharsa could kill you unless this Uranus gets ganked. Just 1v1, Pharsa cannot kill Uranus pre-level 4, We see 1-1 just clearing the wave here, nothing special, and Akai just giving vision for in case any ganks are here. This is what James actually taught me firsthand, especially when playing tank, and that's exactly what Vin is doing. Alright, so this gank right here, I kind of have a problem with this gank right here. Why? You might be asking. I'm not a big fan of the gank. First of all, they don't have any CC at all. Uranus has no CC, it's only a slow. Lunox has no level 4s, so that means you don't have any burst whatsoever. When I was posting on Facebook about junglers, I said that they're supposed to have ganking potential. Obviously, Lunox is not a jungler, but he's ganking. But Lunox doesn't have ganking potential until level 4, because you don't have any burst, you don't have the dark form burst, and you cannot get away after your dark form unless you have light form flicker. So what RRQ is gonna try to do here, they're gonna try to kill this Pharsa, who's probably just gonna fucking fly away. They're gonna end up getting counter ganked by Baxia by rolling. Baxia is really fast at rotating with the first kill. So look, see, look, he's already rolling. Look at this dude. Like I said, Pharsa's just gonna fucking fly away. Boom, gets caught, gets outplayed. Now, no more flicker for Lemon, and you cannot go to light form since you have cooldown. You're dead. See? I'm not a big fan of that gank. I think that gank was just like common sense, game sense. You are not supposed to do that. It's not something that you want to do. You don't have any gank potential yet. You should just wait until level 4 and then you gank. I think their intention was for this Pharsa to get really low. They just wanted the Pharsa to become really low and just want her to play passive so that Uranus can bully this Pharsa over and over again. But the good thing that Alter Ego did here is that Baxia responded to it right away with first kill, rolling down the hill, and then Roger as well. Roger actually prioritized the help rather than the buff. I see this mistake a lot from, amateur teams. Instead of responding to someone that's overextended, junglers do the buff first before even responding to someone that's an easy kill. And Roger exactly did just that. So it was super well played from Alter Ego. So the reason why Odile is having a hard time is he has to rotate bot lane and mid lane to clear the wave so he can get some EXP. If Valier stays here at bot lane, okay, he's not gonna get to level 4 if he doesn't get any EXP from minions. So that's why Valier is being forced to rotate back and forth at mid and bot, mid and bot, mid and bot. This Yushin Shin is just gonna farm. But this Baxia has actually been doing really good. This Baxia has been putting pressure and giving a lot of information. First, he counter ganked top lane, and now he actually waited patiently on this bush so that he could kill this Yushin Shin. Right there, Xin actually fucks up the dash. GG, well played. If he didn't fuck up that dash, I think Xin could get away. But now that he fucks it up, he's dead, even with the wind buff. Roger's gonna human form or wolf form across the wall, human form most likely, like I said, and kill Xin. Easy kill right there. And we see, like I said, Roger's really tanky. I don't even know if he's gonna die here. Let's see if he gets traded. No, he's not even gonna die here, and Baxia even has Revitalize to help him out. Lunox doesn't have level 4, so he cannot burst out this Roger. So very well played from Alter Ego so far. Alter Ego with their draft, they're supposed to win early game. Alright, this is not surprising. They have the Valier, they have the Baxia, and they have the Roger. That is an early game comp. This is what I said earlier about 1-1, right? Give me 1 second, 5 seconds. This is what I said about 1-1, right? 1-1 is a very good pick against Barretts because she can purify the ulti. Like, you don't even have to time it at all. As soon as you see the circle from Barretts, right there. As soon as you see that circle, you can simply just second skill, and 1-1 is gonna get away. Look, nothing. Can't do shit. This Baxia, all he's gonna do is he's gonna stay here majority of the time, here and here. That's it. That's all he's gonna do, and just gonna kind of annoy Yushin Shin. Yeah, look at it. Look at Yushin Shin. He's like, fuck this guy, man. So annoying. He's trying to do the blue and Baxia is there trying to fuck with him. It looks like Vin is like, okay, let's help this Yi Shin. He needs some help on the blue buff. Same with Lunox. This Baxia is really overextended. He's trying to invade. The good part about Baxia here is he has ulti and he's really fucking tanky. And he could probably just roll away. He even resets the blue buff. Rolls away. They can't kill him. He's too tanky. Let's see what happens here. Looks like Uranus is gonna try to stack up his first kill on this Valier. Nice ulti from Vin. This is good, but Valier has flicker, so he could probably just run towards this direction a little bit and then flicker away. Yep, that's what he did. Whoop, nice, but I think he's still dead. That guy's still dead. No way he's gonna live. Yep, Yi Shin actually gets the kill. Luckily, that's nice with the ulti. Look at Baxia, still waiting here. Doesn't give a damn. The blue buff is still up. As long as the blue buff is still up, he's doing his job. He's not letting this Yi Shin get this. So this is good. This is really good. It looks like Barretts is about to get ganked here, and this is very, very patient play from Lunox and 1-1, okay? So what most likely will happen here, since Barretts has flicker, Lunox is gonna dark form, Albert's gonna try to stun Barretts and try to get an ulti out. But if they don't do that, they're not gonna be able to kill this Barretts. Alright, there you go. They waited for him to overextend and Barretts is running away. He flickered out. There it is. Oh, actually he's dead. He overextended way too much and he's dead because of that. So very patient play from 1-1 and Lunox. You know, when Barretts was right here, if Lunox did the dark form right away, Barretts could simply flicker away and get away, right? But they waited for Barretts to get over here, so he has no choice but to flicker out right away and cannot go over any walls. So very well played. That's something very, like a small detail that people should look at and should do more often. Actually should do more often. Oh man, look at that Roger damage. Jesus Christ, with the red buff, retribution on that Uranus and you are dead. You get slowed down. Yep, R7 can't do anything about that. Roger needs a little bit of nerf, I would say. All right, very nice vision from Baxia, knowing that Akai's there, so that's good. He's forced to ulti, so this should be a free turtle for them. What's happening with Lunox here is he's just trying to keep vision with this 1-1. They're trying to invest a lot on this 1-1. Like for example, earlier Vin was trying to get vision for this 1-1. 1-1 is gonna be never alone. Alright, this 1-1 will always try to have some form of vision. It's either Akai or Lunox. If Akai is trying to help the team fight on this direction of the map, Lunox is gonna be here to give vision. This is what you're gonna notice with how RQ plays. Whatever Akai is doing, it's interchangeable with what Lunox is doing. Alright? It's either Akai is gonna clear mid or Lunox is gonna clear mid. Or it's either Akai is gonna give vision or Lunox is gonna give vision. And you'll see more of that later, alright? I'll show you more of that later. This is not a good position from Vin, but he cannot really do anything about it. Lunox was here earlier, right? Lunox was here near the tower earlier. So it's okay for him to be on that bush. It's okay. But as soon as he saw the Farsa and the Roger, he needs to run away. He's most likely gonna waste his ulti here. Yup, he needs to, man. He has no choice. Yeah, he dies to Roger. Yeah, that's the hard part about Akai, right? If you don't have follow-up, if you get caught overextended, especially in the early stage of the game where Akai is still really squishy, so that's why Akai is not chosen as much. But in the later stages of the game, when Akai has his items and he's really tanky, he could do that. It's a lot easier to do that, and it's a lot easier to make plays. Right here, I think Vin is gonna second skill jump or jump and then petrify. Let's see what happens. But the good part about this is Udil has flicker and he has ulti. So he could actually get away from this. There it is. Yep, he ulted, doesn't matter, pushes away, it's fine. See, it's really hard to gank Valier, especially when Valier hasn't ulted yet. Baxia sees this, very well played. I swear to God. Oh, nice shield from Vin, so close. So unlucky. Baxia though, that was super close. This Baxia has been playing really well. Leo Murphy, I'm not really familiar, but he's been playing good this whole match, at least. He's been doing his job, playing out of his mind. Actually, from what I've noticed, it's always like Udil or this Leo Murphy guy carrying Alter Ego. It's more on them instead of Roger. I don't really see Roger making plays. Obviously, he's there for cleanup. Alright, let's look at that again. Akai's waiting. He knows that Valier is here. He has the vision. And he actually sees Valier ulti already. So this is like a free setup. This is a free setup. He could simply just jump, petrify, or since Valier doesn't even know he's there, what he could do is just second skill jump. So he doesn't have to waste his petrify and use it for later. Yeah, he jumped petrified, which I'm not a big fan of, because he already ulted. It would have made sense if he did the jump petrify if Valier hasn't ulted yet, but You know, this guy ulted already. He gets the flicker out anyways. They just have to disengage. They need to reset the turtle. They cannot do this. Now they know Valir doesn't have ulti, and plus he doesn't have flicker on this next team fight. RQ obviously is going to keep track of that. That is a good stun from Vin, finally with the Akai. Second skill, first skill. The problem here is they're focusing everything on Baxia. What will most likely happen here is Roger's going to clean them up. Since you'll see Lunox dark form, wow, watch. You'll see Lunox here. Dark form everything on a Baxia with ulti. So it's not a good look. Honestly, it's not something that I suggest. Like, as soon as Baxia hits even level 4, it is so hard to burst him. Really, really hard. You see that? Dark form Lunox, boom, boom. But because they threw everything at Baxia with ulti and revitalize, they get fucked up here. I'm pretty sure RQ gets fucked up here. They didn't even kill Baxia. They didn't even kill Baxia, and because of that, they get fucked up. Look, R7 almost dies, but very nice zoning first kill from Albert. Farsa knows that there's minion wave. There's a minion wave pushing in. He wants to zone him out with the ulti, so this is good. This is like basic common sense. This should be a free tower for Alter Ego. I have a feeling like RQ really likes focusing the tanks, especially this Baxia. It is not good to focus Baxia. Out of a lot of tanks, Baxia is not a good tank to focus because he specifically has damage reduction. Turtle has been taken by RQ, surprisingly. The reason why they got the turtle is, you'll see here. Akai sees Roger that, oh, he's around 25% health. He's the one that has retribution. So, if this guy's low, they cannot contest for the turtle. If he contests for the turtle, we kill him. And because of that, since they know Roger's low, this is their chance to take the turtle and get an objective back for the mid lane tower that they lost. So this is good from RQ. This is just basic awareness, map awareness and game sense awareness. And Vin obviously here, very nice zoning from Vin, blocking that Baxia first skill already. So that made him secure the turtle pretty easily. That was a very risky jump from Vin. Not really sure why he jumped there. Let's see. Give me a reason why he would jump there. He doesn't have Petrify, it's on cooldown. He doesn't have second skill marks on any enemies here. There's no reason for you to jump. Look, he jumped for no reason. He didn't hit anybody with second skill, so there's really no reason for you to jump here, I would say. He didn't die, yes, but it's not something that you want to do. It is very risky. Alright, let's see what else happens here. Alright, Yusenshin ulted, so he has vision on everybody since everybody's missing on their map. So they just want some information as to where Alter Ego might be. You will never see this 1-1 alone, if you notice. Either with Lunox or either with Akai. Never, never alone. Never, never, never. Ooh, okay, nice Purify from Uranus. But it looks like Farsa killed the Lunox. Don't know what happened there. The camera wasn't there, but Lunox got caught. And knowing that Lunox is dead and Uranus cannot really do a 3v1, they have no choice but to go for the second tier tower. But the good thing about this is actually this Akai right here. Akai is giving vision here. And they know that the minions are about to push in on the second tier tower. So they're just gonna trade. Uranus is like, I already did my job surviving a gank. It's you guys' turn to do your job to get a trade, right? A second tier tower for a second tier tower. The only disadvantage that they have is Lunox actually died from Valir and Farsa, right, earlier. And if you see here, this is very good, a good play from Akai. You'll see right here in the minimap. The cameraman is not showing it. Alright, so you're not gonna see this in the live screen. You're only gonna see this on my analysis. Farsa is gonna bird farm, but Akai has Petrify, jump Petrify ulti, so he's gonna get Farsa stuck right there, and 1-1 gets an ulti out, you'll see. 1-1's gonna get an ulti out. Valir tried pushing, but it's not enough. 1-1 kills Farsa, and then 1-1's ulti is still on the Valir, so he's gonna die as well. Very well played from Albert and Vin there, since the camera didn't show it. Obviously, I just explained to you what happened. So that is actually a 2-for-1 trade, if we're gonna count Lemon on the trade, and a second tier tower for both sides. So that is actually on RQ's favor. We see that 1-1 actually has Corrosion Sight and Demon Hunter Sword now, so he's gonna start going online in a bit. I think he needs to build Malefic Roar or Queen's Wings or Wind of Nature for more sustain at least. But Malefic Roar could be really good here since freaking Baxia is so tanky. Yeah, this Baxia is doing really good, giving information. Oh my god, look at that damage from Farsa, Jesus Christ. He has Clock of Destiny and Lightning Truncheon combo, so that's why he hurts so much. Again, Akai just gave vision to 1-1, but since Akai is actually disengaging from this side, you're gonna see 1-1 play passive here, as you can see right here. He's just gonna clear the wave and just kind of play safe. See? Every time he doesn't have vision, he will always back. I see that mistake a lot from marksman offlaners, where they don't have vision and they still keep going and going and going. Even I make this mistake on my stream. And he goes where the tank is supposed to be. As soon as he cleared that, he went where the Akai is. This Lunox has light farm, so he could actually get away from here. That's fine. So, okay, so this is good from Leo Murphy. Knowing that Lunox doesn't have light form anymore, they could actually try and burst out this Akai or maybe waste an ulti from Akai. So let's see what happens here. And that's exactly what they're gonna do, I believe. They're gonna try to waste out an ulti from Akai. That's why they focus the Akai instead. While that's happening, since RQ knows, okay, they just tried to kill Akai, you're probably free to take their blue buff or push the bot lane tower. But in this case, R7 is actually doing the blue buff to try and steal it. Let's see if he actually gets it. I don't know if he can do it fast enough. Oi! Unfortunately, Selly Boy did not have retribution, and who got it? Okay, Uranus got it. Oh, so he successfully did his job. All he needs to do is run away and regen. That's it. Run away, regen, go back in lane and split push. See? That's all Uranus is gonna do. And you're gonna start realizing this where Uranus is gonna be split pushing this whole time, and Alter Ego, they're having trouble with it because they have no offlaner to go against Uranus. Like, for example, if you put Barretts against a split pushing Uranus, Barretts cannot kill Uranus. Uranus will just regen everything. Farsa has the burst with the ulti, but freaking Uranus has Purify and ulti to just regen everything as well. And it's really hard to hit a freaking fast moving Uranus. The only hero that could go against Uranus in the offlane is most likely Roger. Valier cannot kill Uranus. Before Valier even kills Uranus, Uranus will be killing Valier first with the first skill stack. The only way Valier could kill Uranus is if Uranus dives Valier into the tower, which is not going to be the case for R7 obviously. He's not that greedy. Here we go. Vin tried to make a play. Let's see if he's going to petrify. He did petrify. What's going to happen here is we see Valier here. This Valier would most likely just push Akai away, alright, and making this engage useless. Roger is gonna be just dashing away when Valier pushes away. You'll see. Boop. There it is. Farsa ultis. Uranus is trying to focus the Farsa and the backline, so that's good. But look at Albert. He's very, very low. Baxia also focused the backline, so that's good. Nice fucking flicker ulti from Barretts. They know that Uranus, they have timers on cooldowns, on purifies and stuff. R7's gonna get fucking licked and you dead, sir. Very well played. That was a good play from Barretts, by the way. So because of that, they got the Uranus. There's nobody split pushing in the opposite lane. They're open to do the Lord here, actually. They're open to do the Lord if they want to. Roger decided to go for the gold crab. I'm kind of surprised about this play, to be honest with you. If you think about it, it's 11 minutes and 51 seconds. The second level Lord, the one that charges into the tower, is at 12 minutes. So if they do this Lord, they could actually manage to get a level 2 Lord without the Uranus. And if RRQ tries to contest, they could simply bait it out. But instead, they're trying to go for more pickups. Instead of doing the Lord, they're trying to go for more pickups. They just wasted so much time. But I think what they're gonna do here is just get this first tier tower at bot. But I think they could have done the Lord, to be honest with you. It's a 4v5. You have the man advantage, and maybe the reason why they didn't do the Lord is because of Baxia being very low. So that might be the reason why. Probably the reason why is Baxia is very low. So they don't want to try to kill the Lord without any zoning potential of Baxia. So they're gonna go for this bot lane tower instead. Again, Baxia has been playing out of his mind. He always knows when this blue buff is up, and he always knows when Xin is doing the blue buff. So he's doing his job perfectly. He's actually playing this to perfection. This Baxia is super good. But let's see what happens here. Alright, Baxia is waiting. He tries to jump on Xin, misses a little bit. Concussive blast and second skill is gonna come in. Look at that damage. Just from Baxia alone, putting Xin into 50% health. Just from Baxia alone. Look at Lemon. I think he's gonna try to dark farm this Baxia. And he did. Look, again, Lemon is focusing this Baxia that's currently ulting right now. So he has damage reduction. And plus, Baxia has Revitalize. It's gonna be really hard to kill this Baxia. Lemon is investing a lot on Baxia again, alright? We saw him do this twice now. Because of that, he's forced to flicker out because of the Farsa ulti. Even almost dies. The good part here for RRQ is R7, alright? R7 did is he knows that Udil is low. Most likely what's gonna happen here is he's gonna completely ignore all these two guys. Completely ignore. Doesn't give a fuck about him. Just go for Udil. He's just gonna go for Udil here. Ignore everybody else. And I think what Vin is gonna do is try to get Roger stuck. He did get Roger stuck, just like I said. And Uranus ignored them. Went for the Valier instead. That's good. 1-1 went for the Farsa in the backline. That's good. So this is looking really good for RRQ. Actually, this is really looking really good. See what happens here. Roger actually first kills Xin, almost killing him. Oh my god, what is that damage? Such a broken hero. And 1-1 finally got his ulti off on Roger. So this Roger's dead. Alright, so Xin has 10% HP. Keep that in mind. Lunox also is very low at mid. As you can see, very low at mid. So this should be a free kill. Like 1-1 could kill this and Uranus could kill this. Okay, Zin dodged the first kill from Barrett's. That's good. Like, at this point, you should just give the kill to Wanwan or Uranus even. There's no reason for you to even... Okay, emo. Oh my god. Let's go back a little bit. You're 10% health and your two teammates are gonna try to kill this Barrett's who's 100% guaranteed gonna die, and you still went in for it. So this is kind of like a lack of discipline from Zen, I would say. This is not reasonable, I would say. He shouldn't have died here. He shouldn't have died here. There's no reason for you to die there. Cause if he was alive, they either have a chance to do Lord, just get a couple of jungle monsters, you sustain, get a chance to do Lord because you're the one that has retry, or push towers faster. Since it's a wiped out team. But since Yi Sun-shin died, you're just giving Alter Ego a chance to even come back. There's no reason for you to fuck around like that, especially in the grand finals, I would say. Most of the time, Zin is a very disciplined player. I would say that was a lack of discipline on his part. Let's just, for example, Yi Sun-shin was here pushing, right? Yi Sun-shin was here pushing, alright? They got the inhib tower. They would push a lot faster with Zin, obviously. With the Yi Sun-shin passive, back and forth, back and forth. They could probably even be doing Lord, to be honest with you. A lot faster if Zin was here. Finally, Zin is alive. R7 also got a tower here at top lane. So now, RQ is ahead of gold. They just got 3 towers in around 1 minute because they won a team fight. So far, RQ is ahead of gold. It's starting to get to late game. You're gonna see Alter Ego start to have a hard time. So let's see here. Vin still playing it patiently. He doesn't have to show himself. Just stay in a bush. Lunox is gonna get the other bush here at the left side. Lord gets reset. Okay, Leo Murphy did his job. Lord gets reset. He can run away now. The problem here is, if you notice, 5 members of Alter Ego's here, and like I said earlier, what are they gonna do against Uranus? Who are they gonna lane against Uranus? Nobody. The only hero that you could lane with Uranus is Roger, and if Roger ends up laning against Uranus, you don't have a core to try and contest for your Lord. He's the one that has the retribution, so he needs to be there for the team fight. If Uranus is forcing this Roger to actually rotate top lane, they're gonna end up doing Lord. RQ is gonna end up doing Lord, and it's gonna be an easy Lord. They have retribution on Zin. They don't know who to lane against. No, Roger has to stay. Roger has to stay, because Uranus is gonna get the tower if he doesn't stay. And knowing this, RQ takes advantage of this. This is just basic game sense. RQ takes advantage of this and starts the Lord. Fuck, Roger's top lane. Just do the fucking Lord. You guys have retro, you guys have the advantage. This should be an easy Lord for you guys. If anything, Purify, Barrett's can't do shit on 1-1. Alright, finally they baited it out. I'm surprised they even resetted the Lord. They wanted to kill the enemies first. Alright, like I said, they baited it out. They started a team fight without the Roger, and Roger's very late to coming into the team fight. He's just now coming, as you can see. He's just now coming. He's at mid lane. Uranus is in the back line against Udil and Farsa, so this is not good. Alright, Uranus is just gonna throw out first kill against this Farsa and Valir. This Barrett's is already dead. The Baxi is doing a 2v1 at the back line against a Lunox and a Yi Sun-shin. This Baxi is most likely gonna die. See what happens. Barrett's needs to die. Okay, Barrett's is dead. Akai is probably gonna die, but he gets stuck on Farsa, that's good. But it's a 3-for-1 trade. A freaking Akai for a Baxia, Farsa, and a Barrett's. Fucking worth it. So worth it. So worth it. So Vin already made, he already did his job. Now, knowing that they have the advantage, it's a 2v4. They could do this Lord. Yes, they're very low, so it's a little risky. They're very low, but they should have enough sustain. I think 1-1 has like Wind of Nature at this point. He even Queen's Wings, actually. Queen's Wings. Lunox has some sustain, and Yi Sun-shin should have a little bit of sustain. So what to do here? All RQ needs to do is gain vision from both sides of the map. Alright, so Lunox has this side, Akai has this side. So that's good. Alright, since the Lord is pushing in, alright, they just need to get the second tier tower, which is the one at the top lane that Yi Sun-shin just got. All they need to do, I would say, is just wait for this Lord to push in and just try to get the inhibitor towers. I don't think they could finish the game yet. The problem here would be Akai actually ulted the Baxia. Alright? Akai actually ulted the Baxia, which is something that you don't usually want to do, since Baxia is not something that you want to invest on killing. So that's gonna force Lemon to most likely Dark Form and try to kill this Baxia. No more Hurricane Dance. No more Lunox ulti. Yi Sun-shin is gonna try to burst out this Baxia, but it's gonna be too much. This Uranus is just gonna split push and try to get this inhib tower. So the best thing they could do here is just try to get this inhib tower and probably reset lanes. That's it. Alright, they can't do much about it. Yeah, you cannot kill Baxia, man. See, Lunox dark form and gets almost 2 hit by Farsa. They need to push bot lane instead, and that's exactly what 1-1 and Akai is doing. And R7 is actually trying to get this top lane, but I'm pretty sure Roger's gonna clear this, so they're not gonna be able to push. There you go. So 2 inhibs for RQ. Not a bad lord. Not a bad use of lord. They actually just got 1 inhib with that lord. But good defense, at least, from Alter Ego. Very good defense, alright? Let's see the items. Like I said, Malefic Roar for 1-1, right? Because Baxi is fucking tanky. Queen's Wings for more sustain, and then he's about to build Windtalker for more movement speed, and so that 1-1's ulti lasts longer, okay? Akai has the vision on this side of the map, but they don't have vision on this side of the map. So Baxi is going to be taking that, see? Even Alter Ego, even if they're losing, they want to secure that bush. It's really important, those 2 bushes. On this side, and on this side. Okay, we see Yi Sun-shin here actually soloing this lord to just by using his passive. Look at it, he's not even getting damage. And I think Yi Sun-shin used ulti for vision, so he knows where everybody's at. And he wants to reset the lord and focus on the enemy team now. Akai is in a very good position, as you can see. He was here earlier, and then he went over here to try and go for the backline. And that's exactly what he's gonna do. Valir ulted already, okay? Valir ulted already, so meaning that this is a free kill for Akai. Okay, so Akai went for the Roger instead, so that's a better target prioritization. Obviously, I don't see it on the camera, but you can see it on the minimap. Akai went for the Roger, so that's good. This is really good. Roger has no freaking Purify, but he gets away. Very nice Valir push there, buying some time for Roger to live. Alright, Yi Sun-shin. Oh my, Roger damage. What is that? Jesus, what is that damage? Such a... They need to nerf Roger. Roger and Farsa, man. So annoying. This is really good from RQ. They ended up getting the Barretts. 1-for-1 trade. Xin died though, so that's bad. They cannot do the Lord yet. So what RQ's trying to do here is they're trying to get as much pickups as possible. Since they know their jungler's dead. Oh my god, that Farsa, bro. They can't get any more pickoffs, so it's just gonna reset. They cannot do the Lord. They need to wait until Yi Sun-shin is alive again. So they need to play it safe here. RQ is gonna do the same shit again, alright? They're gonna try to bait out this Lord and try to get a pickoff. Yi Sun-shin using his passive to his advantage. Baxia sees this, right? Baxia sees this. Look at the Valir. Look at where Valir is. This is the advantage of RQ. They have the vision game. So meaning that Valir doesn't know where Akai is, where Lunox is. So this Valir is most likely gonna get bursted by Dark Form Lunox. And that's exactly what happened, I believe. Yep, he's dead. This guy is gonna fucking die. Oh, he actually flickered out. I think he had Winter Truncheon, as you can see. Yeah, he had Winter Truncheon. See? He stood still. He had Winter Truncheon and baited him out, and then because of that, he flickered out. I am not sure why Akai did not ulti the Valir here, because he still has Petrify, so he could have actually gotten the Valir, but I think he thought that Lunox could have killed Valir by himself. He could have killed this guy, but he jumped here instead. Yeah, not sure why. That is a questionable play, I would say. Because Udil made an outplay, it shouldn't have been an outplay. It's Celiboy's chance to clean up. Nice light form from Lunox. Nice ulti from Akai on the Roger. So finally, he petrified ulti. They're gonna burst out this Roger. So yeah, that's a good play right there. I'm still not sure why they didn't kill the Valir first, but this is fine. Roger's a better target. So this is something that I saw as well that's not very good. The Lord has been slain, right? We see that Akai and Uranus here is just zoning and just putting vision to where the enemies could be. The problem here is, look at Akai. Look at where the Lord is. Look at where Yi Sun-shin is. Look at where 1-1 is. Yes, look at where 1-1 is, but 1-1 is, you know, you cannot really deal a lot of damage against a Baxia. And look at who is ulting. Obviously, it's a Baxia with ulti. With Revitalize, right? He just ulted. You can see the path right here. He just ulted. Again, ulting Baxia, especially without waiting for the Lord, you're pretty much just wasting the Lord at this point. You're wasting the Lord. If you fail to kill Baxia here, you're wasting the Lord. And most likely Baxia will live. Most likely Baxia will live. It's a Baxia with immortality, by the way. Immortality, okay? Look at him. Look, how are you gonna kill that? Look at 1-1's ulti. No damage. No damage. Because of that, RQ just bought time for Alter Ego. They got too impatient, I would say, focusing on a Baxia, and now they don't have Vin to zone out for the Lord. They don't have 1-1 ulti to zone out for the Lord, so most likely Alter Ego is just gonna clear this. They honestly could have ended the game right there and then. but they got too impatient and they didn't use the Lord to their advantage. From what I see here, Lunox is going to be giving vision. And going back to when I said earlier, Lunox and Akai's role, they're very interchangeable, okay? Lunox could be giving vision here for the Lord, while Wanwan and Yisun are doing the Lord, okay? What this Uranus is going to do, he's going to split push, thinking that he's solo, right? The enemy's going to think he's solo. This Farsa, oh, Farsa's like, fuck, this guy's solo Uranus at bot lane, I'm just going to wave clear. But Akai's going to be waiting here. Okay, Akai's gonna be waiting there because the enemy don't know where Akai is. He could be hiding in a bush here. They don't know, right? But what this Akai is gonna do, he's gonna wait over here, wait for a pick, wait for someone to overextend, and catch someone off. See, right here, Roger and Farsa are here, and Uranus is here trying to just zone out, trying to bait someone out at least, bait someone out. See, as soon as Farsa overextends right here, right here, as soon as Farsa overextends, you're gonna see Akai go for this Farsa, all right? The problem here is Farsa probably has Winter Truncheon. It's 28 minutes in. Winter Truncheon. Okay, Roger sees this. Farsa gets caught, as like I said earlier. The problem here is you don't have any damage to burst out this Farsa. Uranus doesn't deal enough DPS to kill this Farsa. And Roger's even there to clean up. See? Watch. Winter Truncheon. Like, and then Farsa's just gonna get away with Flicker. And that turns the game around. Now, Vin is gonna die. Akai's gonna most likely die here. Farsa even ults. Very nice counter engage from Leo Murphy right there from the backline. This guy's dead. Now, it's a 4v5 in favor of Alter Ego. And Uranus had to purify so that he doesn't get eaten by Barretts. So now they cannot do Lord. It would be better if Lunox was here instead of Akai. So Uranus is still gonna split push. Akai should be giving vision here and then try to catch someone off guard. Because if Akai is towards the Lord and he catches, like, let's say Farsa, Valir, or even Roger, you have Yisun Shin and Wanwan to burst out for you. They have enough DPS. Whereas here, if you put Lunox here in this bush and Uranus split pushing here, Lunox has enough burst for you on the dark form, even if she doesn't have CC. So it's actually better to put Lunox here. Alright, so let's see what happens here. I think that's what they're gonna do. Yeah, that is what they're gonna do, right? Like I said, they're interchangeable. Akai is gonna be giving vision in the Lord, and Lunox is gonna be giving vision with the Uranus. Not giving vision, but like baiting. Baiting with Uranus. Again, Uranus is like, oh, look at me. I'm alone here at bot lane trying to split push. But this time, Lunox is, Lunox is the one trying to gank. Alright, so this Akai knows that this Valir is here. He's most likely gonna go for this. But Valir's checking with the first skill, Flame Shot. There you go, that's good. So he knows that there's someone in that bush. Very well played. As you can see right here, okay, Lunox finally showed himself. Lunox dark form, as you can see. Lunox dark formed. And now he's ulting right now. He's ulting right now towards Farsa. They're gonna try to burst it out. So this might be a little too greedy right here. They're kind of forcing things, I would say. And then while that's happening, Akai is actually gonna try to kill this Valir with an ulti. There it is. Valir's gonna die. Winter Truncheon, this guy's dead for sure. So as soon as that happened, these guys should be backing off instead of greeting for Farsa, because Lemon is most likely gonna die here and get traded, as you can see. And R7 needs to run away. The good part here is RQ will most likely still get Lord. Let's see. They can still get Lord. They bought so much time. Uranus and Lunox bought so much time to do for Albert and for Zin to do the Lord. As you can see, and they did manage to get the Lord. Easily. And as soon as that happens, they should just back off. There's no reason for you to fight anymore. There's really no... Okay, I don't know what happens to Zin there. Okay, let me see. Alright, Zin ulted. He dashed away. Good. Yeah, there's no reason for you to even like try to fight this anymore. You got what you came for. Reset the lanes, you got the Lord. You're not gonna be able to kill Baxia. And actually Zin here almost gets bursted by Roger. Roger hurts, man. Alright, let's see what happens here. I think Zin got greedy again. Look at Zin, right? Look at Zin. Zin gets zoned out by a Farsa ulti. But I think he's gonna go for a Baxia with Immortality, which is I'm not a big fan of. Again, look. He dashed in towards the Baxia with Immortality. Okay, with Immortality, just saying. When he could have simply just ran away this way, I would say. He could have dashed this way and he could have gotten away. But you still have Akai here to help you out and Wanwan to even help you out, to zone him out. There's no reason for you to be greeting for Baxia. I feel like RQ is really greedy for this Baxia, and because of that, he dies to Farsa. Roger is gonna be clearing this mid lane, the Lord. Again, I feel like it's a wasted Lord again, I would say. Yeah, it's a wasted Lord again, because Roger just simply kills it. So now they gotta wait for another Lord. They got an inhibitor tower, that's about it, but I honestly think they could have ended the game if they played that off correctly. And now Roger's gonna clean up. Yeah, clean up. Ooh, oi! That was actually a really good outplay from Lemon. Is he gonna die though? Okay, Lemon still dies, but Roger's gonna die. Yeah, Roger's dead. So it's a 1-for-1 trade, a core for technically a core. So now, R7's the only one left. The problem here for Alter Ego is they don't have any minions to push with. So they gotta push the side lanes first. Alright, so now everybody's waiting for Lord. Like I said earlier, Uranus is still split pushing. They can't kill Uranus because they don't have anybody to kill the Uranus. I think Kari gold lane would have been better for Alter Ego. They should have picked Kari. This Uranus would have died so fast if they had Kari off lane. But again, we see RQ doing the same shit, right? Doing the same shit. They're not really worried about the Baxia, because even if Baxia is here, Yisun-Shin has Retribution to secure the Lord. So as long as Akai is kind of distracting Roger, Alter Ego has no chance in getting this Lord. Baxia is kind of just scaring them away, and he did force to actually reset the Lord. The problem here is he's kind of sacrificing himself so that he cancels the Lord. So you can't do anything about that. It's well played. It was the right play from Baxia. The problem here, Roger's really low. This Roger's most likely gonna die as well. Uranus is going for the Valier at the back line. Alright, so the Lord is up. The hard part here for RQ is they don't have Akai to zone the enemy team when the Lord is pushing. I mean, Akai cannot do anything about it since he's dead, right? So this Lord will most likely die because they have so much wave clear. Very nice ulti from Barrett's. Lunox is forced to light form, that's fine. Yeah, as you can see, without Akai, it's just RQ is having a hard time finishing the game off. Okay, let's look at Zen here, alright? Focus on where he's at, okay? So we see this Barrett's with Immortality, alright? Keep in mind, with Immortality. See this Barrett's? Zen is trying to burst the Barrett's out. He dashes into a Barrett's with Immortality, trying to burst him out. I see no problems with that yet, but Roger's about to clean him up. And Roger gets extra movement speed when people around him or enemies around him are low. So he's gonna clean this up. Yeah, he gets one hit by Roger, first skill and auto attack. 1-1 still has Immortality. Akai ends up ulting the Roger, but the 1-1 has Immortality, but he's still gonna die. 1-1's gonna die. Here we go. Akai ulti's done. 1-1 gets one shot by Roger. This Lunox is 1 HP. He's also dead. So this is like cleanup for Roger pretty much. You can see this guy's gonna die too. I don't see R7 living this. There's no way. He's a god. If he lives this, he's a fucking god. There's just no way. You're dead. Valir's even there. So yeah. So now it's gonna be a 4v1 with Akai trying to defend. So the best thing Akai could do is kind of just back off, right? Back off and ulti the minions and wait for your teammate. At this point, Alter Ego is supposed to win the game. But I think it was just super unlucky for them because they only have 1 minion left. Look, they only have 1 minion to defend from Akai, which is super hard to do. Because this Akai is just going to push this minion away. So Akai doesn't want to use it yet for 1 minion. It is not worth it. So most likely what he's going to do, just give away the inhibitor tower, let the enemy have it, and then wait for the next set of minions and ulti that, right? Ulti that instead. He even has Immortality. So see, as you can see, he doesn't care about this inhib tower. So what this guy's gonna do, he waited for the second set of minions, and then he ends up pushing here, I think. Right here, see? The second set of minions are coming in, and he ends up pushing afterwards, as you can see. Now, Yisun-Shin is alive, so Yisun-Shin could actually help try and wave clear here. 1-1's about to be alive in 5 seconds, and Lemon's about to be alive in 5 seconds. No more Immortality for Akai. Farsa's trying to zone out Zin. This is really risky from Zin going in like this actually, and because of that, he just gets bursted. They only have 1 minion left, as you can see. 1 minion left right here at mid, and I think 1-1 ends up clearing it with first skill, yep. And that's why Alter Ego couldn't end it. They just have no choice, and this 1-1 might be able to ulti as well. We know that Roger actually doesn't have any more mana, so they just need to back off. There's no point in being here anymore. Alter Ego, all they can do is just reset lanes, steal some buffs, and they're good. Now Alter Ego has the upper hand since they have the vision around the map and they know where all of the RQ members are at. The only problem here for Alter Ego is Baxia is still all the way here. Baxia is still all the way there, as you can see. He needs to catch up to the team fight. Lunox actually gets caught and he's forced to Winter Truncheon and try to get away. He actually light form on time, as you can see. He light form on time and got away with 1 HP. Super lucky from Lemon. But Alter Ego still got the top lane tower since it's a very good zoning from Barrett's. So well played. This Farsa's actually chasing the Uranus, but it's fine. They have 1 min here, but it's gonna get wave cleared right away. 1-1 ulted this Roger. Roger has Immortality and he's very low. Farsa gets a kill on Lunox with the ulti. Uranus is just trying to cut the lane here. So now it's gonna be a 2v4. 2v5, sorry. Look at Uranus holding the minion here. But the problem is there's minions here on top lane that's pushing, and it almost finished actually. That was a clutch Hurricane Dance, okay? That's what saved the game. It was the Hurricane Dance actually. Because without that Akai ulti, the game was done. The game was honestly done, to be honest with you. It was done. They just had to auto attack it. But the minions also gets wave cleared. That Hurricane Dance was godly. Godly, I tell you. And there you go, Akai is forced to suicide since he needs to buy time for 1-1 to clear. Xin goes in again like he did last time. Roger's dead though. The good thing about this is 1-1 is gonna heal and 1-1 still has ulti. So let's see if he gets anything here. Okay, 1-1's trying to get all the weakness points. I'm surprised he went towards this direction instead of this direction. He's trying to wave clear. He's focusing on the minions. Xin gets caught, kills the Baxia, that's fine. It's a 1-for-1 trade. Actually, Baxia has immortality. What's gonna happen here is 1-1 just needs to wave clear. That's it. He needs to focus the minions. He's using it with first skill. Very nice dashes. This is the game-winning play. Game-winning play. Can you ulti, bro? And Baxi got too greedy. Too greedy. Sadly, it is so unfortunate. Actually, you know what? If you're an RQ fan, Alter Ego was supposed to win this. To be honest with you, Alter Ego was supposed to win this. Nice Winter Truncheon to counter the 1-1 ulti. Nice Winter Truncheon again, but I think they're still dead. 1-1 ends up getting these kills. Yeah, they're so unfortunate. The minions were just not on their side. But then again, they didn't get any super minions until the end. They just recently got the super minions when they got the inhib. But bot lane and mid lane, top lane and mid lane, sorry. That's why Alter Ego doesn't have minions all the time when they're trying to end the game. So yeah, that's their disadvantage at least. So there you go. Because of that, they end up getting the Lord. And once they got the Lord, I believe the reason why they got the Lord is because I believe Akai made a play right here. Keep in mind, right here. Look at Akai right here. I think he's waiting for someone to get out of position while Yisun Shin and 1-1 are doing Lord. For Alter Ego, I think it's best to pick like Kari offlane here instead of like Valir offlane or Farsa offlane. It would have been better. Akai actually got a kill on Valir earlier. So because of that pickoff and because of that play, right? The tank making the play, they end up getting the Lord and then pushing afterwards and winning the game. So yeah, that's it. What a freaking long game. Jesus Christ, and that's GG well played. In summary, if you watched the whole video, sorry if it took too long. This is a fucking long game. Obviously, I tried my best to skip through some of it. And I tried to explain to you guys to why this happened and this happened. A lot of mistakes from both teams, but mainly it was supposed to be RQ winning a long time ago, but it felt like Xin was really desperate or greedy to win at some point, and Vin kept ulting Baxia with a Uranus follow-up at one point as well. Lemon made a couple mistakes early game, and then late game he also greeted for Farsa as well. Alright, so yeah, that's my overall opinion on it, and I think it would have been better for Alter Ego to draft Kari instead of like a Farsa offlane, so that they have a late game that could actually burst out this Uranus. Okay, tell me what you guys think about it on the comment section below. That is it for today. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, don't forget to hit the notification bell if you want more updates on my analysis, tutorials, and my streams. Thank you guys for watching this long ass video. Bye guys, I'm out. Peace.